full-time wannabe. My channel is basically about me going from the house, getting into my custom cargo camper I built, and hitting the road. Today, I'm going to talk a little bit about some of the prepping. I'm a prepper. So this is one of the things that I like to do, and it's just something that I thought I should do to help save some money for when I do get on the road. Food. That's one of the number one things any prepper is about, is having food ready in case something bad happens. And I've always had food supplies that I rotate, and always try to keep maybe 3-4 months worth of food in case something bad happens. You know, everything I've always been through, I've been through I can't tell you how many hurricanes I've been through living in Florida. And then I'm in Houston, Texas now, and there's the flood. Thank God I didn't go through the hurricane in Louisiana. I mean, they were without power or supplies for months. Months and months. We didn't have anything. That's a disaster. The Houston flood, Hurricane Harvey, I mean, it was 10 days before you could even leave the house. I mean, there was water everywhere. I-10 was a river. You couldn't, unless you had a boat, you're not going anywhere. And in some places, a lot of people were living in their second story, because their bottom floor was basically underwater. So, yeah, I'm always prepared. You know, it's just something naturally I do, and it's just dry goods, just canned meats, canned potatoes, canned vegetables, and pasta, rice, you know, all different kinds of pasta, rices, potato, you know, that's dry goods. And let's keep 3-4 months worth. So, yeah, so to save money, yeah, let me just show you what I did. I put together a starter kit for when I hit the road. I'm huge into camping, and I love canoe camping the most. So I like to go and, you know, get dropped off somewhere, and you drop me off here, I'll meet you, you know, back here, I don't know, 10 days, 5 days, whatever. I love that kind of stuff. So, my food prep kit consists of 2 different styles of the way I got my food. Half is the dry goods with canned goods, and the other half is 25-year shelf life stuff that's freeze dried, super lightweight, so you can pack it in. You know, 'cause I like to do like 3-day, you know, hikes. Any more than that's a little much for me. I'm 50. You know, I'll do 3 days, 4 days, but, you know, if I got to walk for 4 days, strong enough, I just don't have the cardio. You know, I smoke cigarettes, and I love my Jim Beam. So, anyways, let's take a look at my setup. So, this is just a quick overview. I got it all broken down into totes. That tote I'm actually going to break down again, but let's just take a look. So this one, these 2 totes here are all canned goods. It's all pretty much all canned meats. You know, diced potatoes, you know, canned potatoes. These are all big things of ham. Everything from chicken. I got a lot of hams. A lot of hams. There's turkey, roast beef. This one comes in a broth, which is cool, like a gravy sauce. Pulled pork. That's fully cooked roast beef. Chicken salad. I mean, everything you can imagine. And those are all chicken. Lots of, you know, just everything. If it's meat, that's what's in here. And yes, that is a Spam can. I have actually a couple of these. They have flavored Spam now. Hickory smoked, bacon flavored, all kinds. This stuff lasts so long. And don't get me wrong, I mean, I grew up on Spam, you know, when I was a child. You know, I lived in Canada, not lived in Canada, but my grandparents lived in Canada, and we'd go up there during the summers. And, man, my grandma was a huge, you know, bacon. She loved Spam. I loved all that shit. So I grew up on it, so I like it. This one here is all dry goods. You know, a couple boxes of spaghetti. I broke down boxes of pastas into little packets. Oatmeal. Everything from rices. Those are rices. I think that's some scalloped potatoes there. Instant potato. You know, different kind of pastas. Different kind of mashed baby reds. Instant. Packets of tuna fish. It's just a variety. It's all dry goods. I try to keep, you know, in separate in a different box. This box is kind of like the leftover stuff, but it has a lot, you know. That's a box of rice, more rice. That should probably be over here. And that's a noodle packet. That should be over here. That gives me more room. I can put more stuff in here. But this is mostly my spices, you know, the gravy mixes, bouillon. Here's honey. You know, some mushrooms. This is pretty cool. This is like a little mini spice rack. I bring this when I go camping because it's basically my salt and pepper and garlic. I'm not really into the curry and the cayenne. But I'll throw a little spice and stuff. You know, like on chicken. You know, I'll throw a little bit of, you know, a little bit of spices on there. I just open all of it. Just tick, tick, tick. You know, more long grain rice. Big thing of rice. And some Jello. More bouillon. Breadcrumbs. And I got room for more stuff. You know, I'm not done packing it yet. But this one, this is all my 25-year shelf life. And I buy all the different kinds for different things. When I backpack, you know, I love the Mountain House. These things are awesome. I mean, that's a full breakfast skillet. Hash browns, scrambled eggs, sausage, peppers and onions. And it says on the back, about 2 servings. You know, about 2 servings. Right there. But, I'm a dude. That's about 1 serving. You know, chicken and rice, freeze-dried. This was about 3 servings. So this one I have leftovers with. I just throw them in a little Tupperware box. You know, a little Tupperware. When I backpack, I always bring one Tupperware. So if I have some leftover, I'll just throw it in there and I'll eat it cold later on in the day. Stuff like this. Granny's home style potato soup. It's awesome. There's a lot of servings in here. 4 servings. So I'll break this down. I'll break it in half as 1 serving. And then I'll add some canned ham. So I have ham and potato soup. Because I want my meat. Although this says it's filled with protein. Yeah, it's 5 grams of protein. I throw this ham in there. There's another 9 grams. So that brings it up to basically 15 grams of protein in my meal. So I'm down with that. These are the big cans. You know, 20 ounce, 1 pound, 4.3 ounces, so 20 ounce cans, 1 pound cans, or number 16, I guess what the number is, the number 16 cans. That's scrambled eggs with bacon. There's 16 servings in there. Same with the shredded potatoes. And I got 2 of these cans. I got another can down under here of the potatoes. A little bit of everything. Apple cinnamon, oatmeal, you name it. Noodle soup, chicken and rice, freeze-dried strawberries. Yes, I got vegetables in here freeze-dried too. There's that one. There's my green beans. That's beef stroganoff. That's 4 servings at least. Traveler stew. Got a couple of those. Of course, instant milk, dry milk. Hey, gotta have my coffee. You know, I like my cream in my coffee. That's the only thing I'll use that for. What do we got here? Oh, that's mixed fruits. Can you see that? There you go, mixed fruits. Pretty cool. That's whey milk. Yeah, I don't know. I'll probably have to use it in my coffee, but that's about what I'd use this for. I don't even know what it tastes like. I've never used it. Well, usually when I go camping, I use that powdered milk. I bring a bag full of powdered milk. So the whey milk and these two milks I just showed you, these are new for me. I've never tried it. Oh, everything else, man, I've been doing for years. But this milk thing, I don't know. But hey, why not? It came with the pack. You know, I bought a couple. You know, every time I buy the kits, you know, I try to get the best kit you can for the money. This one was a badass kit right here. This is a meat bucket by Wise Food Company. Most of their stuff, they're meatless. You know, this classic stroganoff. Well, that's the classic chili mixer. But there's no meat in there. It's the beans that give you the protein. But where's the meat? It has meat flavor. Yeah, here you go. Here's the ingredients. Pinto beans, black beans, tomato, corn. What is them? Nothing. No meat. No meat. So I'll make me a chili, and I'll put meat in it out of one of them cans. I mean, I don't care what kind of meat I put in it. Meat. I'll put ham. I'll put roast beef. Whatever. I don't care. But I want meat in there. And that's what this is, though. This is a meat bucket. And it comes with a ton of rice. It comes with 20 servings of rice. Comes with teriyaki chicken, Southwest style chicken, roasted chicken, stroganoff beef, cheesy beef, and savory roasted beef. And there's about, 28 servings of beef. That's 24, wait a minute. 16, yeah, 28 servings. 24, 32. There's 32 servings of chicken and 20 servings of rice. So, but it's all freeze dried. Just add boiling water and it's freaking so easy to make. It's like this stuff. You just add the boiling water, it puffs up, and it's really good. You know? And this was my favorite, the scrambled eggs and bacon. These two cans, I love those two cans. Because I'll, like say if I go, you know, when I go on a backpack or a camp trip, if I go on the canoe, I'll bring the whole damn can and I'll have bacon and eggs and hash browns every morning. But if I'm packing in, then I'll just take a spoon and I'll spoon it up into a Ziploc bags and then make individual meals based on, the size. And then I'll just zip it and then pack it into my backpack because it doesn't weigh anything, As long as you have water purification, which I have plenty of those. I got all the Life Straws, the Sawyers, gravity bags, right? And zero water. Yeah, I'm ready for the water too. Without water. So that's my food prep. I think I got at least 3 months here, maybe 4. Man, I got 3 months. I got about 3 months worth of food here. But that's a heck of a start and backup to save some money, for when I hit the road. That's my goal. Is how can I prep and be ready? And that's not to say I'm going to eat all this up in those 3 months right in a row. And I got my winter fridge. I mean, that's going to be packed with real meat, from the grocery store. And I'm going to do it in rows. Rows of beef, chicken, pork. And my ice. Gotta have ice. The thing about ice is there's only room for a tray or two. Because the freezer is only so wide and long, but it's deep. So I could probably stack 2 things on top. But you know how? It's a trailer. So, oops. And everything's frozen. And then you got to constantly fill them up. And how many drinks you get out of 2 trays of ice? Not many. Especially if you're having a couple of Jim Beams and Cokes. Like me. I like a tall boy. I like a tall Jim Beam and Coke. That's a lot of ice. That's almost a whole tray. So I get 2 drinks out of 2 trays. Check out my video on my little ice secret. I'll never run out of ice. Ever. 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 That was a dilemma. I can't run out of ice. Holy crap. So what do you think? Do you think that's a smart idea? You know, prep a little bit ahead of time? Because, you know, who knows what's going to happen hitting the road full time? I don't know. Never done it. I've always part-time RV'd. You know, part-time camped. You know, like on vacation mode. This is going to be the first time I get to do it and relax. I don't have to worry. And having the food and backup, that's huge. That cuts a big bill. You know, I mean, that'll save me a few $100, you know, a month. Say it'll save me $250 a month just in food. Of course, it's just going to be me. But I like to eat. I'm not a big eater, you know, but I like to eat. And I like my variety of stuff. So, you know, what do you think? Anyone else doing full-time RVing? Do you guys prep too? Pretty curious about that. You know, do you live in week to week and just prep for the week that you're going out? Or you prep enough that you're, I mean, you're pretty good in case, you know, the shit hits the fan. And I'm not saying it ever will. I mean, if the apocalypse happens, see ya, we're all dead, you know. Now, there might be a couple bands of people that survive it, you know. If we got nuclear strike or something like that, a big portion of everybody's going to be dead, you know. Everybody's going to be running to that one spot to hunt. Everybody's going to be running to that one spot to fish. There's only so many fish on that river. There's only so many deer in that fucking national forest. Those will be gone in no time. You know, there'll be 9,000 people trying to find that, you know, that one herd of deer that live in that national forest. Gone. So fast. You see what they do to the buffaloes in the Midwest? I mean, they wiped them out in just 5-10 years. They were everywhere. By the millions. Poof, gone. Yeah, and at that time, shit wasn't hitting the fan. I was just living. They were just living and killing them all. Imagine if something bad happened. So, am I the only prepper that wants the full-time RV or that is already full-time RVing? I think there's a lot more boondockers and full-time RVers that are preppers than you can imagine. I think they're ready for anything. So, hey, that's my video. Like and share. My name is Matt, and I'm a full-time wannabe.